All right, how are you guys doing? Happy 2026. This will be the last battle on Arrakis. This will be the last battle in not using a map style campaign for Alphastrike campaign for my 3039. The 11th Legion of Vega, basically on Arrakis, lost the first two battles. They have gone bankrupt. Basically, they can't afford to resupply their mechs any more than they already have in the first two battles, and they are pulling back. So this battle is to simulate them sending the regiment, sending one battalion forward to hold off the one of the 5th Donegal Guards' vanguard battalions is closing in on the spaceport on Arrakis, while the rest of the regiment is being loaded up to launch off-world. They go farther into the Kuritan planets, basically the Kuritan region, and get ready for the next fight that's going to happen. So this is not just one planet. This is multiple planets getting involved in this war of 3039. So I haven't quite figured exactly how many turns they're going to have. I'm going to do some measurements, but this is the Vanguard Battalion for the 5th Donegal Guards. They're going to come on. They've got to cross over basically two sets of hills and then do damage. This is going to simulate the spaceport over here, or the outskirts of the spaceport, and start doing damage to these buildings. Once they get them, once they destroy these, then before the turning, the actual whatever how many turns I set, that'll be the end, and that'll be a victory for the FedCom forces. If they're able to hold out the number of turns we determined, it'll be a winner for the Kuritans, and the rest of the regiment of the 11th Legion of Vega will escape to fight another day. So a little bit of a time mission, should bring a little bit of fun to it. A lot of map to cover, so I can do some quick measurements and stuff. And actually I'll do that right now, and we'll see what we get. Alright, it's going to be tight. We'll go for 10 turns. If the Legion of Vega can hold out for 10 turns without at least two of these buildings getting destroyed, and we'll say each one of these buildings can take like 5 damage, then they can bet that's basically because that's the launching place for their dropships to get out, which are going to be right off the board over here. These roads will say go to the dropship launch pads. They're loading up all their stuff. These guys, if they can get out too, that'll be great. But the big thing is to get the other, I think it's 3 battalions in a regiment. If they get those other 3 battalions out, that's the other, at least other 2 battalions, sorry. That'll be the clutch for them. And just kind of take out as many FedCom forces as they possibly can on the way. This should be brutal. You guys have played Alphastrike before or watched it, so should be a lot of fun. We'll keep track of turns, and then we'll see what happens around we get to turn 10. It might be difficult, but it's going to be a heck of a good time. Alright, you guys are awesome. Stand by for turn 1.
Enemy detected. Weapons systems online.
Donegal Guards are going to win turn 1. Might as well show you this side of the board. I mean, we've got mechs everywhere. Of course, the Federated Commonwealth is coming on in waves as they come rushing on. And Kuritans detected them and moved out to kind of slow them down as they advance on their spaceport. These boys are probably halfway through loading. They said, oh gosh, we got to go. So, alright, let's do it. We're going to move in first with the, starting off with the with the 11th Legion of Vega. They won't be in a big hurry to go out there and meet them. So, this would probably be a lot of FedCom movement. I haven't got all the TMMs out yet, but you can really see the Donegal Guards sprinting. They know they're on the clock. Just to give you a flyby of the battlefield, a lot of, 2 good sets of ridge lines they have to pass. So, looking down the battlefield from their line, scroll back a little bit. Start seeing some Kuritan mechs popping up over there, but that's a significant hill in front of them. Got a kind of a city thing right there. You go beyond that, it's valley and a second ridge line. More Kuritan mechs back there. We'll take another look closer up from that. This is looking from the city center there, dropping down into this valley back here. You can see some more mechs there, another industrial area up on top of that ridge line. And more Kuritan mechs over there, another ridge line to the right here. Just kind of look in the middle of that valley. That ridge line, the industrial complex, and then you've got the spaceport back over here. Alright. Hopefully it'll be a good fight. I'm really pumped for this one, and we'll get into it. Move the rest of the tags down and everything else, and see if the Legion of Vega is going to do anything in response to these boys sprinting at them. Coming on, especially that flea, coming on like a wild man. Cool. Alright, we're back after movement for turn one. A lot of the Donegal Guards have sprinted, some of them haven't, just to give some kind of firepower. But they're running all over the place back here. The 11th Legion of Vega is kind of spreading out. Addison and I were kind of talking tactics. Since it is 10 turns, we're going to try to play a little delaying, maybe a little bit of flanking, a little bit of everything. Not exactly sure how to do it. Everybody knows my tactical brain, but we'll figure it out. They moved a couple guys up. They kept some just moved around a little bit, but movement's basically done. I'll go around the table. Objective is, to have these buildings still standing at the end of turn 10, and that means the rest of the force will escape, the rest of the regiment off planet. These guys sprinted up. They have 2 light mechs, lances on the outside, hoping to get around behind and start doing extra damage to these guys when they go by, just to help pick them off. But boom. All right, so everybody's moved. Now it's time for shooting. All right, going from left to right, the Zeus in the first city up on the hill. He's got targets down there. I can't get my focus to get beyond them, but he can see those guys down there. He's got a skill of 4 at long range, and then a TMM of 3. So we're looking at 11 to hit. And 3 attacks. We're going to do the usual attack we always do, and we are doubling ranges if you haven't watched the game on this channel before. So, boom, let's see if Addison can roll an 11 with any of these 3 attacks. Missiles inbound. So some missiles rain in and hit the Valkyrie, doinking him for a point of damage on his armor. Alright, we've started. We've already got our first hit of the game. Alright, the Night Star that the Kuritans found in some kind of Star League catch has got a good shot on this Blackjack on the hill. TMM +1. We're looking for 9s with 3 attacks. Well there and miss. We'll go to the Gunslinger here. He's out here in the middle. I'm sure he can fire at all kinds of things. He might fire at that same thing. Oh, I'm not paying attention to my camera work here. I apologize. This one? Gunslinger's got 3 attacks at long range against that Blackjack. Looking for 9s. Gauss rifle slug flies out and drills him for 1 point of damage. Next up, the Katana. Oh, my phone's ringing. The Katana has only got 1 attack at long range. He's going to fire that at the same mech. If I can find him. There he is. Try to waste him. The Katana can't get it done. Warhammer's up next. He's got 3 attacks. He is the lance leader. He's got 3 attacks at this range. So he's looking for 8s to hit that Blackjack. Alright, the Enforcer. I'm sorry, that's the Enforcer. No, they're staying there. Banshee has 1 attack at long range. He's going to fire at him too, needing a 9. Blackjack's like, what did I do to make everybody upset? He gets hit for another point of damage. Going down the road, let's see who's up next. This Rifleman, gonna fire at that Trebuchet. I think he's TMM +2. Let's see what the Rifleman's got. 2 shots at long range, needing 10s with that TMM. Alright, here we go. Alright, the triple threat. These, the Wolverine, the Griffin, and the Assassin. The Assassin ran. These guys both jumped. They're firing through trees to the Trebuchet. It's going to be a little bit tougher, but they're going to take care of business. And this is at medium range. You know what? The Assassin's not even going to shoot. He's going to be a spotter. So just the Griffin and the Wolverine are going to fire. Griffin jumped, skill 4, 4 shots at medium range, looking for 9s against the trebuchet with trees in the way. Combination of missiles and energy weapons hit the trebuchet for 2 points of damage. The Griffin's little buddy, that's the Griffin there. The Wolverine's right there. He's going to try to do the same thing. I don't know what his medium shots are. Far be it for me to make a mistake, but the Wolverine had 4 attacks. They had the same skill modifier, so that's who hit him one time. Now the Griffin, backing it up, he has 3 shots firing at the same mech. What do we say? 9s? You need 9s to hit. Alright, Trebuchet lost his last point of armor, gets nailed by the combination. So he's primed for being hit now. Mm-hmm. The Assassin wants to keep this at medium range. The Trebuchet is like at 50 inches, but the Centurion over here to the right is inside of medium range. So he's going to call in fire coordinates for Team Missile back here. Team Rocket! And the Archer, what's this guy called? I can't remember. The Alphastrike and the Catapult are all going to unload with missiles all over the place and see if they can end the Centurion. Alright, the Archer unloads this smoke in the air. 3 shots at medium range, indirect fire, looking for 9s on the Centurion. Asinite, a quick confab, and it needs 7s to hit. So 3 attacks needing 7s with missiles. Ostrok, 4 attacks needing 8s to hit because he's skill 4. Same target, putting missiles up. Addis is going to want to blow him up. Centurion takes 2 more hits, getting pounded. Catapult firing 3 attacks needing 8s as well. Here we go. Panther fires his particle rejection cannon through the trees at medium range at the dragon, needing 9s with, we say 2 attacks?
Yes.
Alright, here we go. That ends the shooting for the 11th Legion of Vega in turn 1. Now we're going to go over to Team Psycho. A lot of the guys that ran can't do it. We're going to see who can shoot. Be right back. Alright, starting from right to left for guys that didn't sprint, we've got the Highlander and the Thug. I made a tactical error because I didn't realize the Flashman and the Guillotine don't have long range, so I should have sprinted them. So we'll get these 2 are both going to fire up at that Zeus in the middle of the city and see how it goes. Zeus is going to get some cover from the base of the hill because if you come down here to their level, he kind of disappears a little bit. Thug firing at the Zeus, needing 10s with 2 attacks. He misses. Highlander cuts loose with missiles. He needs 9s to hit because he's skill 3. Whole everything. They're all going to fire at the gunslinger. He's sticking out over there. He'll get +1 because of the trees. I mean the bottom of the hill, covering like a quarter of his body. But everybody that can't shoot is going to shoot him, and that should be just a blast. For the battalion commander, he can't see he's going to start off and fire at the Crockett. After all that talk, I looked over, he's like, nope. So he's skill 2, he's going to fire long range attacks at the Crockett next to the gunslinger. Battalion commander is a skill 2, he is looking for 7s to hit the Cantana at long range. Sad, she missed. Alright, now let's go team everybody kill the gunslinger. Jaeger mech, God, he's got all kinds of barrels. He's going to go crazy with his autocannons. Looking for 10s with the TMM and the partial cover from the ridge line. Cutting loose on the gunslinger. The Jaeger mech rolls a double 6. Does 1 point of damage and chance for a critical. Addison's going to roll that now.
Warning. Armor breached. Warning. Damage critical.
Or he gets nailed for a motive hit. Nothing too bad yet, but probably one of the better criticals to get. Next up, I don't know who it is, we'll figure it out. Trebuchet, 2 attacks, same target, needing 10s to hit at long range. Missiles inbound. Missiles impact all around the gunslinger. He's able to dodge that. Way to go, baby. All right. Next up's probably that rifleman next to the trebuchet. He's going to unload on him. Another bummer for Steve. Rifleman, that rifleman variant and that Crusader variant both can't fire to long range, so they're out. We'll go back to Team Rocket back here, and we'll start off with the Cyclops. Cyclops need 2 attacks, needing 9s to hit the Gunslinger. 2 attacks or 4 attacks, the Stalker. Stalker's 2 attacks, needing 10s to hit. And then next up will be the longbow and then the Zeus. The missiles just come flying out of nowhere. Longbow just pours the missiles out. That radar dish is spinning up. Ooh, giving everybody cancer around him. That's not good. Stay away from me, baby. All right, and he's got 4 attacks, needing 10s to hit the Gunslinger. He misses. Let's see how many attacks the Zeus has got. He'll be skill 4, needing 10s as well. And the Zeus misses. Ah, that's sad. Like everybody else sprinted. So that could be the end of turn 1. So I definitely got to pay more attention to who's got long range attacks, who has medium range attacks, and definitely sprint the people that can't shoot. I screwed that up a little bit. But that's all right. All right, I'm still a novice at Alphastrike, but that's 1 turn down, and 9 more to go. Way to go, baby! And it's gonna be a lot easier now with Addison helped me. Welcome to turn 2. Let's roll initiative. Okay.
Enemy detected. Weapons systems online.
All right, the 11th Legion of Vega is victorious, so start moving lance by lance, and we'll start with the Donegal Guards. Bet you guys. Alrighty, after movement, is in that tree right, I can't get my finger, and there's the assassins in there too, but the light lance came running up, attacked Team Wolfhound. They came up onto the ridge line. It's a big mix of, I actually paid attention. I got Addison to help me out for movement and tried to, a lot of the guys that couldn't shoot the long range actually sprinted, and I sprinted a few others, but you can see these gentlemen moving forward, especially, you know, keep going. The flea, he's way up here by himself. All right, I'll come over there in a minute, but the Legion of Vega sending a lance to the right, moving up their fast lance up onto that ridge line we saw over there, so they're kind of doing a right punch over there. These guys went straight ahead. I don't know, probably stupid. We're going to try it. And then these gentlemen kind of moved up to match them in the center, this heavy lance. These guys continue to hide behind the hill here. These guys are moving forward to plug any holes. And these guys just kind of march back and forth. They're the final defense line along with the battalion commander. He wants to get, if it goes really well, like on turn 9, he's going to turn around and run for the dropship. Try to get the heck out of Dodge. And live. Okay. That's it. The Kuritans won, so they'll shoot last. We'll start off with the Federated Commonwealth, the Donegal Guards, cutting loose. We'll start down here, because I think up on that hill up there is going to be an absolute murder fest. So we'll end over there with them. Awesome. The Atlas and the Marauder are going to open fire on the Zeus. They got a pretty good shot on him. They had a pretty good shot on the Black Knight too, but the Zeus has got all kinds of missiles, so he's got to be a target. The Charger was the other member of that lance. He doesn't have any long-range weapons, so he took off, trying to go as fast as his big butt will go. So we'll start off with the Awesome. I think he has 4 attacks, and we're going to be looking at, we'll figure it out. Four attacks, needing 9s, all kinds of particle projection cannons, closing in on the Zeus. Atlas is up next, firing at that same mech. He's looking for, he's a skill 3, so looking for 8s with, I think, 2 attacks. Marauder with energy weapons, 3 attacks, needing 9s against the same target. Oh, I hate the city, man. I like the nightlife. I like to boogie. The Thug ended up sprinting, so he can't shoot. The Highlander can see the same target, so he's going to fire on him from long range. All right, he's trying to hide in the buildings there. 3 attacks, needing 7s. I got my skills and my attacks mixed up. 2 attacks! Thanks, Addison. She's the smartest. We got a through armor critical and a second hit. So let's see what the critical is.
Warning. Damage critical.
Zeus takes... I'm shaking all over the place. I'm so excited. Zeus takes 2 more hits. He's down to 1 point of external armor. He takes some motive hits as critical. He's kind of wishing someone else would get shot. Come on, man. Thunderbolt looking to cancel the guy's life insurance policy into Zeus. 3 shots. Skill 3. That's a 7 again, right?
Yeah.
I like
Yep,
you're oogling me
yep.
with confidence. Alright, 2 hits. Goes into internal structure. Now we're going to roll a critical.
Warning. Damage critical.
He gets rocked. It's tough downtown, baby. You gotta know somebody. He's moving down to 7 now. He's into internal structure. Things aren't going well. It's because check engine light is come on. Alright, let's see who's next. Rifleman tweaking his guns. He's gonna fire on the Banshee just because it's medium range. He has 4 shots, skill 3, so this is gonna be brutal. Banshee gets hit for 3 points of damage. His autocannon rounds just tearing through him. Some other people might jump in on that action. Alright, sticking with the autocannon theme. Where's he at? Oh gosh, I've lost him. There's a Jaeger mech. Yeah, is that him right there? Yeah, there he is.
Yeah.
He's going to unload, but the trees kind of block some stuff. So he's going to fire on that Warhammer at medium range. How many shots he got at medium?
He's got 4.
Ooh, goody. Alright, see how this goes. 4 shots, needing 7s, Warhammer. Oh yeah, baby. Alright, Shadowhawk's up next. He's going to fire at long range at the Black Knight. 1 shot, needing 9s. Addison rolled great. Shadowhawk does a point of damage to the Black Knight. Exterminator's going to fire 2 shots?
2 shots.
2 shots at medium range, needing...
And 8.
Way to go. Got a math genius with me. And then firing at the Banshee. Yeah, we're firing at the Victor up there at the Warhammer. That guy over here on the edge. Yeah, no, over here. Yeah, that guy, yeah. I'll measure it, but I'm pretty sure that's long range. Team leader, the colonel of the battalion, he's going to fire 4 shots at medium range on the Warhammer, needing 5s. Oh, let's take a look at him before his armor gets doinked. Warhammer takes 3 hits from the Victor. Oh, his external armor is gone. He's just waiting to get nailed to the internal structure. The rest of the Lance, they can smell blood in the water. Let's go. The Victor's #1 man, the command suite guy, he's going to fire 3 shots at medium range at the Atlas. Not the Atlas, at the Warhammer, and he's skill 3. Alright, the Warhammer takes 3 hits from the Cyclops. Ouch. Another chance for a critical.
Warning. Damage critical.
Weapon destroyed.
Takes a weapon critical. Ouch. Alright, who's next? Addison's checking what the Stalker can do. He's down at the bottom down there somewhere.
Shoot. He's got 6 at medium.
Oh! I'll start getting dice together. 6s at mediums. Oh no. Skill 4. Looking for 7s. Warhammer cashing in his life insurance. The Warhammer celebrates his life, but a chance for another critical though. So it's just terrible. You'll get Addison's only get 1 hit on that whole shabil shabangy bang.
Warning. Armor breached.
Well, there's nothing left to hit. A 9, no criticals. We'll go to the longbow. Addison, how many shots does the longbow have at medium range?
5.
5. Skill 4.
Yep.
Pain inflicted.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Warhammer gets caved in by missiles. Oh! Zeus switches targets to the Banshee. Medium range. Zeus bringing home 4 shots, medium range, needing 7s against the Banshee. Water weight. Alright, so he took 2 more, right?
Yeah.
He's got 3 more external left. Merlin zeroing in on a Banshee.
Where the heck is Merlin?
I don't know. He's got partial cover, though, from the ground, and so will the trebuchet will fire at him, too.
Merlin's got 2 medium.
2 shots, looking for 7s. Gonna get a little bit of cover from that lip of that hill. If you get down lower, it gets more apparent. Oh, yeah, there it is. Merlin puts a point of damage on the Banshee. Now the trebuchet getting some payback, firing 2 shots, needing 8s against the Banshee as well. Banshee down to 1 point of external armor as he takes another doink. More missiles hit him. Who's left to shoot? The Wolfhound triplets. They're going to fire. Guy on the far right, or girl, I don't know, firing through the trees at the assassin that ran in there like a little freak. Going to try to smoke him down. Going to play a 1-shot penalty for firing through the trees. Also, the assassin has a TMM of +3 at short range. 2 shots, needing 8s on the assassin. The assassin hooking and weaving in the trees. He's trying to jumping out, spray painting himself green. This is just team silly, as these 2 guys are going to combo punch on the Panther, who's got a TMM of 1 at close range. So it's going to be like 5s to hit. And misses. Oh, God. She's got her daddy's dice disease. All right, we're going to roll the other one. Could have been so much worse. Panther. The Panther gets panzered, and he takes 2 points of damage from, yeah, I think this is going to be, that was a big choke there for those guys from the Wolfhounds. And now this entire lance is going to unload on that front Wolfhound. That'll be the end of the 5th Donegal Guards shooting phase. We'll go flip on over to the 11th Legion of Vega, looking for payback. Panther will need 2 shots against that front leading Wolfhound, needing 6s. Been kicking off SRMs at the Wolfhound. 2 shots, needing 6s. No, 1 shot, needing a 6 against that same Wolfhound. It's that one. Jenner's up. What can he do for the 11th Legion of Vega? Jenner is the lance leader, skill 3, looking for 5s against that Wolfhound. Alright, assassin. Gonna fire at that same Wolfhound.
7s?
Yeah, needing 7s with 2 shots. Good job, Addie. Oh, assassin hits him twice through the trees. Probably wipes out some birds that are nesting in there. Oh, it's terrible. It's an ecological nightmare. It goes internal. Chance for critical.
Enemy detected. Weapons systems online.
All right, we do that again because we just rolled 1 critical. Here we go.
Warning. Armor breached. Warning. Damage
It's
critical.
not happy with the movement point hit on the Wolfhound. Ooh, I gotta look again. Warhammer. No, I want to say Warhammer, but it's not. It's a Hunchback. Sorry. Crust the hill. Just out of close range and medium range, firing at this another Wolfhound. And let's see what he needs. 3 shots against that Wolfhound, needing 7s. Crab. Yes. Shooting 2 shots, needing 8s against that Wolfhound that just got hit by the Hunchback. Oh yeah, they blast away. 2 shots on that Wolfhound. Next up, coming over the hill, this Rifleman and the Hatchet Man can see, but the other guys won't be able to see. The Enforcer and the Quick Draw, I think it is. Is that what I call that thing? A Quick Draw? I think so. They can't see anything. Not a Quick Draw, it's a Bushwhacker! What's wrong with you? I like that thing. Alright, 4 shots, right?
Yeah.
Needing 8s against that guy at medium range.
Warning. Armor breached. Enemy mech destroyed.
Autocannon shell cations flying everywhere, blowing holes into that Wolfhound. He dies. Pilot ejects. Alright, the other Hatchet Man. He can see the other Wolfhound, but there is going to be concealed. He's going to get some cover from behind the hill, this guy here. I'm pointing at Addison, but not to you guys. That guy. You. And I just told Addison the objective for this game is a physical attack from the Hatchet Man into somebody's face. Even if it's his own teammate. I'm just kidding. Needing 9s, 2 shots. It's 1 hit on him. Okay, so that's that. Now we'll go over to the Warhammer and his buddies. So Warhammer gets to shoot even though he just got smoked. This entire team is going to focus down on the Crusader at medium range. TMM is +1. We'll start with the Warhammer. I think he's got like 6 attacks. Oh gosh, I'm glad they killed the Warhammer. 6 attacks, needing 6s?
Yep.
Against the Crusader.
Oh, bro.
I love the Crusader. That's old school mech right there. 2 shots for needing 7s to hit the Crusader. That's after the Warhammer dies, but he does put 5 hits onto the Crusader, blowing him down to like 1 or 2 points of armor left. What's he got left?
Who? Crusader?
Yeah.
He's got 1 left.
Oh gosh. All right, 1 hit on the Crusader, and that 1 hit is a double 6. Chance for a critical through armor.
Warning. Armor breached. Warning. Damage critical.
5 and 9 mean no critical. All right, we go over the the Crockett. Katana. 3 attacks from the Katana Crockett, firing at the Crusader, trying to put him in the ground. Where is he? I can't find him. There he is. Another autocannon round slams into the Crusader. Chance for a critical as it breaches his internal structure.
Warning. Damage critical.
Weapon destroyed.
Alright, he takes a weapon critical, and now the Gunslinger's going to put 2 giant golf balls through him through his Gauss. Gunslinger, from medium range, 5 attacks, needing 7s. Crusader, he's praying to his pagan god.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Crusader gets all of his hopes and dreams crushed by the Gunslinger. Sorry, I can't do no good, the bad, and the ugly. That's awesome. Good job, buddy. The Black Knight is not the best at long range. He's going to spot, so we have to pay the extra penalty. He can see through the trees to the trebuchet back here. We're going to go ahead and fire missiles from Team Rocket over here. We'll start off with the Griffin has indirect fire, but the Wolverine doesn't. So the Griffin's going to try to fire. The Griffin jumped, so he's going to need 3 shots at medium range, firing missiles over the trees, needing 11s. Trebuchet takes a missile hit, goes internal, chance for critical.
Warning. Armor breached. Damage critical.
From that scene from Hired Steel when the Trebuchet's firing over the walls and hitting the Shadowhawk commander of that lance. But he takes a motive hit. Oh, now he's going to get some more rounds from other people. Unleashes a hail of missiles. 3 attacks over the top, coming down on the Trebuchet, needing 8s. You get a regular critical and a through armor critical on the Trebuchet. Oh, 1 internal structure left.
Warning. Warning. Damage critical.
Don't worry about Cross's moving off. He's not going to be alive for a second. Merlin firing 4 shots at medium range. Oh, yeah. And for the win, he misses everything. Catapult, putting warheads on foreheads. Missiles, smoke in the air. Needing 9s, right? So we said before, same as the other guy. I'm rolling it. There he is. Trebuchet, he's hooking and weaving. Yes, the Trebuchet lives. His movement's down to 9. I didn't think it was going to happen. All right, the Night Star, the Battlemaster, and the Zeus. I'm going to concentrate on the Atlas. They know he's a threat. They're going to try to waste him. All right, Atlas. 3 attacks against him from the Zeus, needing 9s. Addison must know I love the Atlas. It misses all of it. Yes! All right, next up, Night Star. Now let's do the Battlemaster, because that's a classic. Classic on classic. I thought the Battlemaster had more attacks. Just has 9s to hit. He's 9s, 1 attack to hit the Atlas. Battlemaster trying to hide in the trees in shame. Night Star, 3 attacks going against the Atlas. Long range. Addison just looked at how much damage the Atlas can take, and since, yeah, it's pretty nuts. He's a beast. All right, that'll end this turn. Turn 2. I'm gonna start writing the turns on the board. I'll remember. We'll see you in turn 3.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, welcome to turn 3. Time for some initiative. Oh boy, let's go.
Enemy detected. Weapons systems online.
Donegal Guards win initiative. 11th Legion of Vega. They'll start moving some lances first. We'll be right back after movement. Oh boy. Alright, see if I can do this. This lance of missile boats just kind of shuffled around a little bit. Hatchet Man's moving to the right. He really is bound and determined to get the hatchet to somebody's head. Sentinel's kind of weak. He stayed in the trees looking to spot. Panther can't move too much. That rest of that light lance shot down there to flank out those gentlemen. If you look over, these guys have pulled over another. Sorry, if you look, they pulled over some more troops to kind of support them, but they sprinted this turn. And then a lot of the medium lances kind of came online right here for the. And then also they stepped forward their heavy lance. 3 of the 4 stepped forward over there. Zeus is taking a beat, and he just kind of stepped back for a second to recollect his thoughts. These gentlemen are set up for a breakthrough. These guys kind of shuffled around. Just kind of moving around a little bit here. Get you another perspective. These guys shuffled around behind the hill. No point going out yet. They're looking to flank at some point. Just kind of sitting behind this giant ridge line. They're just sitting here to counter them. There's that moving forward lance, and then another combination of sprinting and non-sprinting is the crab, the charger, the hunchback. They sprinted forward. That guy did not. I can't remember his name. Sorry. Yeah, I can't. And this lance moves slowly except for the thug. Looking for a firing solution on those guys. Guillotine and the flashman moving slow. And then a lot of these other guys are just looking to shoot. They didn't go that fast. The dragon also sprinted. And then you've got your heavy-duty Destructo team in the center here that the Trebuchet has joined. Looking to do damage. These guys pulled back because they're worried about their flank going. And it's probably a good thought. Alright, here we go. Just got me this morning. Addison has a swim meet practice, or swim practice, so getting ready for a meet this weekend. So we'll start off with the 11th Legion of Vega. We'll start down here. Alright. Start off with his assassin. He ran down the hill. He's going to fire 2 shots. Skill 4. Looking to put the Wolverine out of business. Raven going to jump in on that action. 2 shots. Looking for 6s as well on that Wolfhound after he takes 2 damage from the assassin. That goes internal. That Wolfhound pilot's got his finger on the ejection suite as he's looking at the Jenner and the Panther heating up their heating up their guns.
Warning. Armor breached.
Weapon destroyed.
He takes a weapons critical. Jenner eyeballing him, firing 2 shots. I think he might be the commander of the lance. He might be 3s. This could be 5s. Wolfhound takes another hit. Chance for a critical. He's excited. At least he's able to absorb some damage. Jenner missed a golden opportunity there.
Warning. Damage critical.
Weapon destroyed.
More weapons get blown off that Wolfhound. Panther firing up his PPC. Gonna launch into his face. Looking for 6s.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Overkill. Eject, eject, eject. He's out of there, baby. Alright, he punches out as the Panther celebrates his death. Alright, on to the next group of people. The crab, torso twist. He's going to fire on the trebuchet at medium range off to his left. Where's he at? There he is. He's lucky to be alive. He misses everything. Hunchback, long range, same target, 3 shots, AC 20 round long. Oh yeah, well medium range for him.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Trebuchet takes his last point of damage and goes down in a blaze of glory. Hunchback gets the kill. Thanks to all the antennas and stuff sticking out of the Cyclops, the Legion of Vega has learned that he's the lance leader and probably second in command. They're trying to waste him. Starting off with this rifleman my camera won't focus on. At medium range, 4 attacks, looking for 7s on the Cyclops. Wolverine next to him, looking for 9s because he jumped. Same target. See what we can do. Missiles and lasers coming at you, baby. Bushwhacker and the Enforcer both going to fire at the same target, looking to damage the Cyclops. Put him out of his misery. Bushwhacker's got 3 attacks. Let's see what he can do. Enforcer's the medium lance leader, looking for 6s, 2 attacks at the same target. Oh, Cyclops getting upset. Enforcer chokes. Oh, still got 4 points of external armor left. Cyclops built like a beast after taking a couple hits from the Bushwhacker. Alright, we'll move over to the gun line. These guys aren't the most impressive. But we've got the Banshee, the Katana, and then the Gunslinger. These 3 all going to concentrate on the same target, try to take out the Cyclops this turn. Banshee's got 2 attacks, needing 7s. He's going for it. Next up, the Katana. 3 shots, same target, needing 7s as well. Very sad, nothing happens. Alright, the Gunslinger, 5 attacks. I know he got 1 hit, sorry about that, the Crockett. 5 attacks from the Gunslinger. Oh, not looking good for the Cyclops. Looking for 7s. Oh boy, that rocks him. He goes internal, chance for a critical.
Warning, armor breached.
Core meltdown imminent.
With the Sentinel in the trees spotting, Team Rocket is going to unleash hell from back here. They're going to just flood the air with missiles and see if they can finish off the... I guess you check the range. Hopefully it's within medium. I think it is. Archer, 3 attacks from medium range. Missiles inbound, needing 7s. Ostrock, 4 shots, needing 8s because he's not a skill 3 pilot like the Archer. The guy's down to 1 internal structure, catapult. He's calling the ball. He's pushes the Merlin out of the way and launches 3 attacks, needing 8s.
Enemy mech destroyed.
That's a Griffin, not a Merlin, moron. Oh, that blows up the too much for the Cyclops. He gets hammered with missiles and explodes and goes down in a blaze of glory. Switching over to a secondary target, a Griffin launches 3 LRM attacks against the rifleman up front. Needed 9s and scores 2 more hits. Nice shooting, baby. Zeus is going to break into that fire control data coming out of the Sentinel and fire 4 missiles, indirect fire, over the top of the city. Just shooting straight up and coming straight down on the rifleman at long range. It is a secondary target, so I think he's going to need like 10s. No, it's 11s. Oh. What shooting? The missiles come down, hit 2 more hits on that rifleman. One of them's a through armor critical. Oh boy, Chant, let's see what happens.
Warning, armor breached. Warning, damage critical.
Rifleman stoked, hits nothing important. Probably hits the coffee maker or something. Alright, now we got the triple threat, all firing at the Atlas at medium range. Night Star, 4 shots, needing 7s, blazing away. Jacks the Atlas with 3 hits. Battlemaster trying to follow up. He also has 3 attacks. Gets 2 more hits on the Atlas. Last up, the Black Knight for medium range. He's skill 3, so he's going to be looking for 6s. That's the end of the 11th Legion of Vega's shooting for this turn. Flipping over the Donegal Guards. We'll start over here on the right, see what they can do. The Wolfhound that died, taking his last 2 shots as he ejects against the Jenner. Take that, sucker! 2 hits, stripping away all of his external armor. He's down to nothing. The other wolfhound wants revenge for his brothers. He's going to fire him as well, and so will the other guy sprinted, but the centurion and will fire at him too. The general pilot's dashboard's lighting up like it's insane. He's got down 1 point of armor left internally, and centurion just got tone on him. Oh boy, chance for a critical though first.
Warning. Damage critical. Core meltdown imminent.
Reactor's starting to melt. He loses some shielding. Oh, it's not looking good. Alright, the centurion, 3 attacks. He's skilled 3 too, so these are going to be big 5s.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Not the ultimate display of marksmanship, but the centurion does enough. Kills the general pilot off as he ejects. Alright, we'll slide over into the middle where things get brutal. Lead unit rifleman taking aim at the Banshee, medium range, 4 attacks. Banshee's external armor blows away. This one goes internal as well, autocannon round, just shredding all those components. Let's see what happens to him.
Warning. Armor breached. Core meltdown imminent.
He takes a reactor hit, not looking good. Merlin eyeballing him. He's skill 3. He's going to fire 2 shots. Oh boy, I can't remember. Yep, 2 shots at the Banshee. Next up, the Exterminator. Also going to fire 2 shots at medium range at the Banshee. He's down to... Oh, a chance for a critical before that. Sorry about that.
Armor breached. Core meltdown imminent. Enemy mech destroyed.
This Exterminator never gets to shoot as the Banshee's reactor gets hit from the shots from the Merlin and detonates. He goes off like Chernobyl. No fun. Exterminator flicks a switch, switches over to the Crockett. No, he's going to fire at the Gunslinger. 2 shots. Boom. Shadowhawk engages that autocannon on his shoulder, firing at the Gunslinger with 3 shots, needing 7s. External armor fries away on him just when you thought you couldn't be hit by any more autocannon rounds. Dragon cracking off with his Ultra AC5 probably, wherever he's got. I don't know what the time period is. Some kind of autocannon. Here it comes, baby. For the autocannon coup de grace, the Jaeger mech, spinning up all of his phalanxes, just unloads 4 shots into the gun. If I can find him, the Gunslinger. Needing 7s.
Enemy mech destroyed.
One man stands alone in the center of the Crockett. Oh, he doesn't want to be here. He's going to try to win a vacation somewhere else, but it doesn't matter because everyone's about to shoot him. We'll start off with the Cyclops that's no longer with us. Needing 6s, 3 attacks against the Crockett. Cyclops pilot ejects in a blaze of glory as he does 2 damage to the Crockett. Next up, his buddy, battalion commander, medium range, skill 2. Victor has 4 attacks at medium range, looking for 5s to nail the Crockett. Stalker looking to get revenge for his lance commander. 6 shots at medium range. Holy cow, Crockett. He's selling everything he's got on eBay right now, trying to make some money for his family. Looking for 7s. Missiles rain down all over the Crockett. He goes internal structure. Oh no! Chance for critical.
Warning. Damage critical. Enemy mech destroyed.
Ammunition explosion. His SRM and autocannon rounds just cook off inside of his mech. He is... Oh! His legs are blown off, but he tries to eject and just gets burned up alive. The Zeus and the longbow pivot slightly. They get tone on the Enforcer. Here we go! Guy's like, shoot at somebody else, not me! He breathes a sigh of relief as only 20% of those missiles impact him for 1 point of damage. Now, while he's celebrating inside his cockpit, the Zeus's missiles are already inbound. 4 attacks, needing 8s too. Oh, he misses everything. That's awesome. The Enforcer. He was ducking and weaving last game too, so that's awesome. He's fired up. All right, now he's got to fly over to the boys to go in that direction. And they'll probably just melt down somebody in front of them up here, and then that'll be it. Blackjack from inside the trees. Couldn't remember his name earlier. Sorry about that. Looks up at the Black Knight if I can find him. There he is at medium range. Gonna pop him. Need 7s. Blackjack getting payback for getting drilled in turn 1. Hits everything into the Black Knight for 3 points of damage. You're in my favorite mech, the Zeus. No, it's not a Zeus. I'm so stupid. It's my favorite mech. I can't remember his name. The Awesome. Just too many names to remember for this little peeny brain. 4 attacks, all particle projection cannons, just going crazy against the Black Knight. Oh, 7s. Atlas is sick of getting shot at. 5 shots at medium range. He's skill 3, looking for 6s to put the Black Knight out of his misery. Atlas gets some payback, puts 4 hits on the Black Knight, goes internal. He's got 2 points of internal left. Atlas looks over, gives a thumbs up to the Marauder to finish him off.
Head damaged. HUD compromised.
Enemy mech
But
destroyed.
that's not going to happen as his head detonates and he blows to hell. He's done. Oh, my Lanta! The Atlas fries him. The Marauder just kind of pivots his guns to the left a little bit. Locks down on the Battlemaster. Lets fly with 5 shots. Needing 7s. Thunderbolt and the Highlander just looking to put some hits onto the Battlemaster before it's all over this turn. 4 shots. He's skill 3 though, so that's 6s. Highlander's also skill 3, looking for 6s with his 3 hits. He misses everything. The Battlemaster does end up taking 3 points of armor damage, and that'll end turn 3. Wow. Especially in the middle here, just getting fried out. All 4 of those guys. You know the Warhammer went down last turn. But losing the Cyclops is a big deal. Atlas is hurt bad. These guys are pushing. It's just what you wanted from a game of Alphastrike. A lot of weapons firing, a lot of people going down in the blaze of glory. Alright, we'll see you in turn 4. Yeah, we'll see at the end of turn 5, see where the heck we are, but that'll know for the halfway point. Alright, it's turn 4. Time for these guys to really step on it. They're only, they haven't gone that far. Let's see what happens. Let's roll some initiative and then see what the boys of the 5th Donegal Guards plan on doing about that spaceport.
Enemy detected. Weapons systems online.
While they're doing some figuring, the 11th Legion of Vega steals the initiative. Yes, way to go, baby. Alright, Donegal Guards moving to Lance first, and then we'll alternate, and then we'll be back when all the movement's done. Alright, movement kind of started in the center for the Donegal Guards as they advanced on this ridge line. This is where the 11th Legion of Vega's medium and light lances were starting to come through on a couple of their lances. Then they moved up some more artillery and a lot of the heavier mechs first. The Awesome and the Atlas kind of sprinted up behind trees, just trying to aware of the time frame. A lot of the other lances, mechs and the lamps, kind of slowed down a little bit, and they will engage the Night Star and the Battlemaster. Light lance, they peeled ahead. The Kuritan lance came up to meet them. The Flea did get lucky and moved till late, so he snuck by him on the right, but then immediately this lance that's out in the field was shifting over to engage the Flea. The big movement was the light lance on the Kuritan, on the Fedcom's left. They knew they couldn't guess where these guys were going to go, so they kind of pulled back and went back to back with the missile boats. And then, of course, the Legion of Vega started swinging around to take their flank. And that's about all the movement for the turn. These guys kind of shuffled around a bit to keep their TMM up, but really no one's going to shoot at them. They'll continue to fire missiles. Oh, the Mercury went ballistic and went full. Where's he at? He came screaming across the battlefield with a sprint, and he's going to try to spot for the missile boats and stuff. If he can't see anything, I'll switch to something else. Alright, that's what we got. The Donegal Guards will start firing first. And the Mercury can't see the long-range support lance here. As he's going to be able to guide in missiles onto them. That's going to be their target, probably the Stalker. We'll start on the left of these gentlemen, but I guess there are some mechs farther ahead. Let's go ahead and start with the Centurion firing at the Raven. He totally chokes and just gets one hit on him. Clint will fire 2 shots, but he'll need 6s. He only needed 5s. Let me see if one of those hit. Hang on. I take that back. He doesn't choke as bad as I thought he did. He's a pilot of 3, so he only needed a 5. So he gets 2 hits on the Raven. Next to him, the Clint will also fire on the Raven, and if he's still alive, Spider's waiting to unload with machine guns on him. Oh, that's all small lasers and stuff. No, I forgot. He's an E&E special ability, so he has no ammo. Clint needed 6 to hit. Gets 2 hits, breaks into the internal structure. Chance for a critical on the Raven.
Warning. Armor breached. Warning. Damage critical.
Raven's got, I think, 1 point armor left. Maybe 2. We'll find out in a minute. Spider's got 1 attack, needing 6s. Oh, he misses. The Spider will live, but he will have that fire control critical hit. So it won't affect him this turn, but if he next turn, he's going to be struggling to hit a little bit. Alright, we'll zip on over to the Wolfhound up here. He'll fire, oh gosh, probably at the Hunchback. Let's take him out. Might help if I roll the right amount of dice. 2 attacks, needing 5s against the Wolfhound. Wolfhound hits the Hunchback for 2 points of damage. Jenner's going to fall up at the same mech. Jenner also has 2 attacks, needing 5s. Alright, Hunchback takes 4 points of damage. Let's give it a thought here and see what everyone's going to shoot at in a minute. That Rifleman up there on the hill is probably the biggest threat. So, and then the Wolverine after that. So Team Rocket, starting with the Zeus, is going to unload at medium range onto the Rifleman. 4 attacks, needing 7s against that Rifleman. He takes 3 hits. Team Stalker, he's got tone. He unleashes 6 attacks, needing 7s against the Rifleman. All of his external armor is gone now, but one of those was a through armor critical, so chance for that.
Warning. Armor breached.
Weapon destroyed.
He takes a weapons critical. Things are coming apart on him. Longbow's got tone. All the missiles in the free world coming in. 5 attacks at medium range, needing 7s.
Enemy mech destroyed.
He pulls the trigger on his autocannons and goes down in a blaze of glory as he's impacted by 4 of those missiles. Actually, 4 points of damage from those missiles, so 80% of those missiles hit him, and he just detonates. His mech is destroyed. The battalion commander turns to his left, sees the Wolverine sitting there. Actually, you know what? I might fire at the Hunchback because he's already got damage. Let's go ahead and fire at the Hunchback. Oh, he's going to finish off with the little guy started. From the Victor, 4 attacks, needing 5s to waste him. Pounds him with damage, 3 hits, goes internal, +1's a through armor critical. Let's roll for some criticals.
Warning. Damage critical.
Weapon destroyed.
Weapon and a fire control. Things are going bad inside the Hunchback. Oh boy, who's next? There he is. Jägermech turns all the autocannons in the world on him.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Autocannon rounds shred what's left of the Hunchback. His mech shuts off. He ejects. He's out of there. He goes down in a blaze of glory. He'll still get to shoot back, and so will the Rifleman. These 4 guys are going to stick with the close range shooting. Gonna go after the Enforcer. Lucky Jack, man, he survived a couple battles. Let's start off with the Merlin. Close range. Ouch. 2 attacks from him, needing 5s. Next to him's the Exterminator. 2 attacks, needing 6s. Hit the same mech. Shadowhawk flips on his autocannon, fires 3 shots at the Enforcer, trying to wear him out.
Enemy mech destroyed.
And succeeds. He turns him into Swiss cheese. The Enforcer ejects. He's out of there. And now The dragon, last guy on the fire line, just in 12 inches, firing at the quick draw. Or is that what's bushwhacker? Ah! I did remember at the end of last turn that I'd forgotten to shoot the trebuchet. Probably allow him to shoot this turn. He's going to shoot at the bushwhacker, and then he'll end up with the rifleman, just to be fair, because he should have got some shots off before he died. Trebuchet had 2 attacks at medium range, skill 4, looking for 8s. I almost forgot to do that. 1 more point of damage to the bushwhacker. That rifleman will now pivot and fire 4 autocannon rounds against this gentleman. But he's at medium. Let me measure that real quick. Just at 12 inches, short range, needing 6s. It's probably going to be enough firepower against the Night Star and the Battlemaster. So that guillotine is going to pivot to the left, medium range, fire 4 shots at the bushwhacker. Wow. That's going to be, needing 8s. He's 1 away from dying, so the flashman will do the same thing. He'll pivot and fire 3 shots, looking for 8s.
Enemy mech destroyed.
A whole lance goes down in a blink of an eye. We lose the hunchback, rifleman, quick draw, and an enforcer, just like that. Oh, Alphastrike is crazy. All right, so we got over there. In that fire lance there in the center, we got that rifleman left to shoot at medium range. Probably fire straight ahead the Battlemaster. Oops, wrong guy. There he is. Skill 3, 3 attacks at medium range against a Battlemaster, needing 6s to hit. That crab was able to close to short range with the Battlemaster, looking for 5s to hit with 2 attacks, I believe. That hunchback, just at medium range, gonna kick loose his AC-20 against the Battlemaster. 3 attacks. For the first shots of the game for him, the Charger, 4 shots, medium range, looking for 7s against the Battlemaster after the hunchback is able to wing him for 1 point of damage. Banks into the internal structure, chance for a critical on the beautiful Battlemaster.
Warning. Damage critical. Warning. Armor breached.
Battlemaster, not feeling good about life. Now this guy lights him up. Marauder right there. I think it's going to be 5 attacks at medium range. Should blow some serious holes in him. Night Star knows he's next on the hit team. He's got 1 point of internal structure left. Got his finger in all of his weapons and his ejection seat. Highlander locks him up. Gets on his loudspeaker. There can be only 1. It's skill 3, so it's not going to be good. Here come the missiles.
Enemy mech destroyed.
The Thug and the Thunderbolt, seeing the Battlemaster going down after that epic beating, switch over to the Night Star. Try to put some doinks at him before they advance even closer. Thug puts 2 hits into the Night Star. 1 chance for a through critical. Let's see if he gets double 6s, it'll be all over.
Warning. Armor breach. Warning. Damage critical.
Thunderbolt breaks out the missiles and the lasers. He's skill 3 at medium range. He gets 4 attacks against the Night Star. Night Star will escape this turn with 5 points of damage. Yes! Alright, now it's time for the Kuritans to strike back. We'll start over here on the far right with the little guys. Panther is going to fire at the Wolfhound that's remaining. There will be some trees in the way, so there'll be a bonus there. See how many attacks he's got. 2 attacks at medium range, needing 9s with all the fixins. His PPC just shreds the trees, missing the Wolfhound. Next up, Sentinel. Looks like he should do more damage than he does, but he just gets 1 attack. A clean shot on that Wolfhound at short range. Cannot close the deal. He misses as well. Ugh. Raven up next. Raven, 2 attacks against the Clint at short range. Looking for 6s. His external armor burns away. Now the assassin looking to finish him off. Yes, 2 attacks. Can't remember if he's the leader or not. He's not. He's looking for 6s to hit the Clint. Scores an internal hit. Chance for a critical on that, brother.
Warning. Damage critical.
Weapon destroyed.
Hatchet Man really looking to try to get into close range. Can't really do much this turn, so he's going to fire at the Clint, try to finish him off at medium range.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Looking for 8, scores both hits, drops the Clint like a bad habit. He detonates and ejects. Oh, baby. Alright, moving up to the Crab next. These guys are going to try to focus down, all the dead guys, before they die, are going to try to focus down on the Zeus and finish him off. 2 attacks, looking for 7s against the Zeus from the Crab. Here come the large lasers. And there go the large lasers as they miss him. Needed 7s, gets all the 6s in the world. Flick over to the Hunchback, same target. He's looking for 6s, he's skill 3. Medium range. AC-20 crunches into the Zeus for 3 points of damage. Nice shot. Alright, Wolverine got ignored somehow. He's got a lot of firepower. 3 more hits on the Zeus. He's taken 6 so far. Next up, the Rifleman as he's dying. Cuts loose with all of his autocannons at medium range. He goes down in a blaze of glory, but does 3 more damage to the Zeus. Goes internal and scores a through armor critical.
Warning. Damage critical.
Weapon destroyed.
Double weapon critical. Not good. Bushwhacker. Where the heck is he? He's dead somewhere. There he is. Always can't find him. Can't remember his name. 3 attacks against the Zeus at medium range. It's like the Avenge of the Fallen lance. Holy cow. 3 more hits on the Zeus. Another through armor critical and a regular critical for internal structure. Zeus is down to 1 point of internal structure left.
Warning. Armor breached. Warning. Approaching critical
Zeus
heat
takes
level.
a motive and an engine hit. Reactors becoming unstable. Enforcer in his death throes. Oh, Lucky Jack's gonna try to fry him.
Enemy mech destroyed.
He was skill 3, so he only needed 6s. The last hit on the Zeus takes him out. He explodes and pilot ejects. Operation Destroy the Stalkers, green lit by the coordinator. The Mercury blocks the target from over there. These gentlemen unload all their missiles over the top with a play of +1 for each of them for indirect fire. Stalker pilot looks over at his buddy in the longbow. I got you, man. Let's see what happens. See if he's still there in a couple seconds. I was looking over there at the Mercury. I forgot to do that light lance fight over there. So when we get done, we'll do that over there. And also, in my haste, I forgot to do these gentlemen shooting at the flea, hauling at like 300 miles an hour by my water heater. 3 attacks from the archer, needing 7s. He's the lance leader. He has some computer crisis. His firing solution is totally jacked. Next up is the Ostrak. Let's see if he can break through the code. He'll have 4 attacks, needing 6 8s. Stalker is loving it. Griffin's up next. 3 attacks, needing 8s as well. Holy cow, the dice have gone ice cold. Catapult, he's their only hope. 3 more attacks, needing 8s. Several hundred missiles pour out of this fire lance. They're unable to achieve anything more than like 3 or 4 missiles hitting the Stalker for 1 point of damage. Maybe just over 100. Probably about 5 LRM-20s and a couple other LRM-10s. Stalker and the longbow, they just love it. Even though their buddy in the Zeus is coming down on a parachute right now. Oh boy, that's terrible. Alright, let's get up here and let's shoot these light mechs against... Probably try to kill the Locust. Maybe the Spider, who knows. The Stinger, the Valkyrie, and the Commando are all going to fire at the Locust to see if he's still there in a minute. Commando up first. 1 attack against the Locust, needing a 9 to hit. Oh, not sure about this one. Great shot, scores a hit. Go over to the Stinger. 2 attacks, needing 9s as well against the Locust. And the Valkyrie has 1 attack, needing 8s to hit the same target. Locust survives with just that 1 hit against him. Now the Locust, the Spider, and the Mongoose will all fire back at trying to take out the Valkyrie. He's the Lance leader. Can't see him through. There he is. You're gonna die, buddy. Locust starts off 2 shots, sending 8s against the Valkyrie. That's the way you do it. Valkyrie gets shredded. He loses. He's got all of his external armors gone. Spider, 1 shot, needing 8s. Same target. Can't seal the deal there. Mongoose, he is the Lance leader, looking for 7s. Hit the same target. Mission accomplished. Goes internal on the Valkyrie. Chance for critical.
Warning. Damage critical. Warning. Armor breached.
That causes weapons critical on the Lancelot. He can not on the Lancelot, on the Valkyrie. He can only do 1 point of damage now at medium range. Completely neutered at short and long range. Also got to fire the Zeus. He's going to use the fire targeting stuff provided by the Mercury and fire long range missiles inbound against the Stalker. 3 attacks, looking for 9s from long distance. Stalker takes a through armor critical, 1 point of damage from the Zeus's long range missile attack.
Warning. Damage critical. Active radar engaged.
Great hit by that Zeus, causing a fire control critical on the Stalker. Oh, baby. Alright, flick over to the Lancelot, firing at medium range at the Fleas, hauling butt. Not a great start for the Flea as the Lancelot shreds 90% of his armor. He takes 3 points of damage, 2 critical for internal and a critical for through armor critical. Let's see if he survives. And waiting for him later is the Grasshopper. And Cataphract cannot see him, so just the Grasshopper.
Warning. Damage critical.
Weapon destroyed.
Grasshopper, 4 attacks, looking for 9s. Just needs 1 to hit, and the Flea is no moss. Flea is cut down like in a blaze of glory. That'll end turn 4. Going into turn 5, almost at the halfway point. They got a couple mechs almost halfway across the screen, or across the field. They really just need to get 1 spotter with eyes on the lab, or the spaceport, and then from long range the missile boats can basically indirect fire the heck out of it. So that should be the Kuritans know that. Probably going after the missile boats is probably a good tactical device. Come to turn 5. Addison missed the last 2 turns because she's a swimming girl. Yeah, but now she's here. She's like, oh my gosh, everybody died. All right, so we're back from church, and it's time for turn 5. We're going to roll initiative.
Enemy detected. Weapons systems online.
Combine wins. We're going to move the Lyran Guards starting first. Woo! Not the Lyran Guards, though. That'd be nice. They're the... I can't remember. Donegal Guards. All right, a lot of close action stuff happening. The Kuritans, medium and light mechs, intermingle with the heavies. They almost have to ignore them to keep on moving forward. We've got boys in the cities. We've got guys up here doing crazy stuff. It's just nuts. This Lance is pulling back so they can continue to fire missiles. Valkyrie tried to make another run for it, Flea style, but then this Lance just closed in on him. And also the Zeus came out to burn him down to the ground. Alright, and then these guys just kind of walked around in circles, just waiting to be the final line of defense for the city. Or the spaceport, I keep saying. Okay, that's it. Let's go and roll. It'll be the Donegal Guards shooting first. Oh yeah, we'll start at the far end and work our way over. First up, the Wolverine ran up here. The Hatchet Man closed down point blank with him. He's going to use his hatchet at some point. And then the Jenner ran up to support the Wolverine, not the Wolfhound, not the Wolverine, excuse me. So, should be good. We'll see what happens. Start off with the Wolfhound. 2 attacks, needing 5s against the Hatchet Man.
Warning. Armor breached.
It's lucky with a 9. Alright, so no critical, nothing happens bad. Jenner firing point blank range into the Hatchet Man. And takes 2 more points of damage for the Jenner. Needed, I think, 5s to hit. That was not good. He gets whacked on. Okay. Centurion's going to pivot to the left, fire into the crab, and he's skill 3, so this is going to be brutal, plus an extra point of damage from shooting into the rear. 4 points of damage to the crab. Sorry about your luck, buddy. Alright, we'll flick over to the spider. He's going to fire into the sentinel on the left-hand side. Stalker's going to pivot, fire 6 shots at close range. Oh, 5 shots at close range, needing 6s against the Wolverine. Alright, torso twisting. Lance Commander going to fire 4 shots, needing 4s against the Wolverine. Goes internal. Let's see what Addison can do.
Warning. Armor breach. Warning. Damage critical.
Combo pivots to the left, fires short missiles. Short range, probably more like medium late. Well, who knows? He's gonna fire missiles. That's all he does. He just knows missiles, and he's gonna fire missiles at the Wolverine, and needs 6s. Wolverine is killed. Grab the crab while you're down there. The card.
I did grab him.
You got the hatchet man, I think, up here. The Jaeger mech is going to unload at medium range. Oh, no, it's close range. Close range on the crab, trying to put him out of his misery.
4 shots.
4 shots, needing 6s.
Skill 4.
Cannon rounds tear through him, going to the internal structure. Critical chance.
Warning. Damage crit. Warning. Armor breach.
One's going to pivot, fire over the hatchet man at medium range. 2 shots. Skill 3. That would be 6s. 2 hits, goes internal. Hatchet man swinging the hatchet down though.
Warning. Armor breached.
Weapon destroyed.
He takes a weapon critical. He doesn't care as long as it's not his hatchet. No big deal. Alright, let's go somewhere else. Night Star, they're going to try to kill him off. Rifleman. Going to fire. Medium range. See what they can do to him. 3 attacks, needing 6s against the beautiful Night Star. Alright, 2 through armor criticals on Night Star. Addison rolled 5 6s out of the 6 dice, and then 1 1. So 3 points of damage, and then the 2 criticals.
Core meltdown imminent.
Weapon destroyed.
Oh, he takes an engine hit and a weapon hit. He's going thermonuclear. A little buddy. I can't remember his name. Oh, he's going to shoot him. Autocannons is the theme of the day as the Blackjack unloads with 3 shots into the Night Star. That goes internal. He's got 2 points of structure left. He knows it's almost over.
Warning. Armor breached.
Weapon destroyed.
Takes his 2nd weapon critical. Thug. Smells blood in the water. Gonna fire 3 shots at medium range. That's the 4th through armor critical that the Night Star has taken. Oh, he knows. No one loves him. Alright, so he's going to take a double critical. 1 for internal structure and 1 for that.
Active radar engaged.
Weapon destroyed.
Fire control and a 3rd weapon hit. Nothing works except the coffee maker on that thing. Alright, Marauder zeroes in. He calls everybody off. He's going to take him. 5 shots at medium range. Good luck.
Enemy mech destroyed.
And that's a record. He takes a 6 through armor critical and blows up. He knows that everybody hates him. I'm going to have to try to mentally keep track of that one. Has anyone else taken 6 through armor criticals in one game on one mech? That is crazy. Alright, we still got the Thunderbolt and the Highlander to shoot. They're going to fire up the hill. They can fire indirect fire too. I don't know if they can see him. Hang on. No, they can see the spider. They're both going to go after him. Let's have a little bit of fun. They're combined. They're both 3s. Skill 3. 7 attacks added together. Okay, everything's firing at the spider at medium range. So 3, 5, 8s. About 1 million missiles impact around the spider, but nothing hits. Holy cow, what a craziness. Okay. Let's try that combo fire again as the Exterminator, Shadowhawk, and Dragon all fire skill 4 shots at medium range at the mongoose. mongoose takes 2 hits. He's still there though, baby, of all that crap. Now the stinger and the commando will fire at the spider from behind. The spider takes 1 hit and 1 additional damage because of the shooting in the rear quarter. So he takes 2 points of damage. That'll end the Donegal Guards shooting for this turn. A lot of their mechs sprinted, maybe half of them did. Now we'll go on over to the 11th Legion of Vega, starting off with, oh yeah, let's do my first hand-to-hand attack ever in Alphastrike against the Wolfhound. Here we go. Hatchet Man needs a 6 to chop into this guy for 3 points of damage. No, he misses. That's terrible. Oh gosh. All right, rolling along. He's dead. That sucks. All right, we'll go to the Wolverine and these guys down here in the pit, in the mosh pit. Starting off with the Panther, firing 2 shots at the Centurion. Where is he? There he is. Close range. Oh, that's actually 13 inches. I apologize. I forgot I measured it earlier. And so that's medium range. Marine, before he goes down to Blaze of Glory, fires 4 shots into the Stalker's side, needing 5s to hit. The Assassin and the Crab are going to combo fire into the Stalker too. They're both in the rear hex, so they're going to do an extra point of damage. 5 attacks. Combo causes 6 points of damage. They both cause 2, and they get 1 extra one for being in the rear quarter of them. 2 chances for criticals on the Stalker.
Warning. Damage critical.
Weapon destroyed.
Another weapon hit on the Stalker, and an engine hit as well. Now we'll get the Sentinel and the Raven comboing, hit him in the rear sector too.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Stalker goes down in a heap as he gets destroyed from the rear by the light lances to kind of gang up on him. Oh baby. Okay, that's it for these guys down here in the mosh pit. We're going to add an additional +2 for the fire lance. They're going to unload and try to take out the company commander here in the Victor. Looking for 9s. We're going to put everything together. Ostrock, Merlin, Griffin, and Catapult. Just do some big bolt action like dice rolls here. And coming down on the Victor, playing the extra +2 penalty from the Hatchet Man spotting. They score 2 hits. The Archer, who's skill 3, fires in again, looking for 8s with his 3 attacks. Ended up with 4 hits on the Victor. The Zeus is not going to get in on this action. He's got some dudes in his face back there. The Mongoose, the Raven, and the Spider are going to combo fire onto the Hunchback at point blank range here. Oof. Looking for 6s. Hunchback takes 2 hits from that little team there, and one of them's a through armor critical. Let's see what that does.
Warning. Armor breached. Warning. Damage critical.
Fed around the city, fires a shot into the spine of the commando. Oh boy. Looking for a 7, I think. That's a 6 and an extra point of damage if he hits. The Grasshopper, the Lancelot, and the Cataphract are going to try to fire at the Valkyrie here. Lancelot and the Grasshopper, both skill 4. Looking for 6s to hit. No, actually looking for 8s to hit the Valkyrie.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Final shot of turn 5 will be the Zeus firing 4 shots at the Crab at medium range. He is skill 3. He scores 2 hits on the Crab. That'll end turn 5. Pretty brutal. Losing the Stalker, big loss. Even though the Kuritans, I think they lost to Wolverine, and I can't remember what else they lost this turn. It's like insane. Oh, the Night Star. That was a big one too. Oof. Night Star. Yeah, that was huge. All right. We'll see in turn 6. Just getting towards the nitty gritty here. Donegal Guards just having to make choices between going fast or killing people. So the Kuritans almost wanted to take time and fight them. We're definitely getting a bonus from the guys in the rear quarter this turn. Now it's kind of paying off with the outflankers. So they either have to turn and face them or keep taking that additional damage. Alright, turn 6. Let's do this thing. Let's see who's going to win initiative.
Enemy detected. Weapons systems online.
The house of, 11th Legion of Vega. Keeping the initiative. Got these guys nailed down. Alright, let's do some movement and we'll see you after that. It's going to be a hell of a showdown as a lot of the Donegal Guards mechs move forward and then basically turned around. So there wasn't a lot of places the Kuritan light mechs could go. They were going to get caught between guys. And then so they brought up their missile mechs to try to make a difference, and these guys answered by going out to them. Just got up here, just turned into a mess of just people moving around. Kuritans tried to close in with these guys, but these guys stepped up, even though these light mechs ran around them. But there's all kinds of mechs facing close enough to do some good blasting. So it's going to be just an absolute slaughter turn. But part of the Kuritan strategy, just try to keep doing damage, keep trying to wear people out, keep stalling for time. Alright, let's do some shooting. Donegal Guards letting it go. Centurion firing down at the Panther that couldn't move too fast. He kind of knew where he was going to end up, so he just kind of positioned himself. Panther was able to stay in medium range, is about all that he could do. Panther gets nailed by all three of those shots. He goes internal. Let's see what kind of, if he gets a critical or not.
Warning. Armor breached. Warning. Damage critical.
Centurion puts a weapons critical on the Panther. Oh boy, Spider looking to finish him off. He's got one shot at medium range. Sorry, he's hiding behind that tree. I got a bad angle. See what he can do with his lasers. Popping away at him. Just trying to get that last point of damage on him.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Oh, he hits him and destroys him. Mech ejects. Pilot ejects out of there. Mech goes down in a heap. Jaeger mech takes aim on the crab. Cuts loose all the autocannons in the world. Good luck, buddy.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Was already damaged. Too much for him. He blows up. He's done. 2 mechs already gone for the House Kurita. Alright, now it's up to the longbow. It's going to unload onto the sentinel. Medium range. Missiles shoot across and nail the sentinel. Oh boy, he's only got 1 point of internal structure left. Chance for critical.
Warning. Armor breached. Warning. Damage critical.
Got double rifleman action at the top of the hill. This rifleman in the center. He's skill 4. He's going to fire at that same target. No, he's skill 3. My bust. Alright. Cutting loose with autocannons.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Oh, he shreds the sentinel. He goes down in a heap. The other rifleman right next to him. Torso twists. He's going to fire on the Raven.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Raven only had 1 point of internal structure left. He gets incinerated. Alright, the battalion commander looks to his left. Fires everything at medium range at the assassin. Oh no! He gets 3 hits on him. Going internal. Chance for a critical.
Warning. Armor breached. Warning. Damage critical.
Assassin is going to survive the turn. Looks around. He's surrounded by corpses. Oh, everybody's dead. His whole lance is wiped out. Oh boy. Alright, might as well do the Merlin. Closing in on the, well, actually the Hatchet Man closed in on him but couldn't get close enough. Merlin's got 2 attacks, needing 5s. Hatchet Man has 1 point of armor left on the external. External armor's gone. Wolfhound shooting him in the, oh, that is in the rear arc. Ouch, this might hurt.
Enemy mech destroyed.
I forgot to roll the second set of dice, but it doesn't matter. He gets the extra point from the rear arc. And boom! That's all I needed was 2 points of internal left. Hatchaman goes down in a blaze of glory. Jenner is cleared to fire across the battlefield at medium range at the assassin. Oh, the Jenner! The assassin takes a regular critical and a through armor critical.
Warning. Approaching critical heat level. Warning. Armor breached.
Engine hit and a fire control hit on the assassin. Not looking good. Got a little gunfight over here as the what is that thing? Exterminator, Shadowhawk, and a dragon face off against missile team. Exterminator's 12 inches from the Griffin. 2 shots. Shadowhawks also 12 inches from the Griffin. Gonna cut loose with 3 shots, needing 6s. And rinse and repeat, the dragon also needing 6s, 2 shots. Guillotine, gonna torso twist, fire at medium range, probably followed by the flashman over at the Griffin as well. Terrible shooting by the flashman. Does 1 point of damage, goes internal. Flashman's also gonna fire over here.
Warning. Damage critical.
Weapon destroyed.
Griffin takes a weapon hit as for his critical. And here come the incoming rounds from the flashman. He gets 1 hit. That's going to force the thug to shoot over here too. He's not happy.
Warning. Armor breached. Warning. Damage critical.
Griffin takes a motive hit, loses a half a movement point.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Dice rolling goes ice cold, but the thug's able to put 1 round into the Griffin, blowing him up. So they're able to combine firepower. Hunchback, kind of torso twist and fire at the Mercury at point blank range. That causes 3 points of damage on the Mercury. Goes internal for a critical, and then home slice, lining up the Mercury for the death kill. He has 1 internal point of structure left.
Warning. Armor breached. Warning. Damage critical.
Takes a motive critical, but that doesn't matter. Blackjack's already planning his funeral. He torso twists, fires through the Hunchback.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Blackjack, just too much. Slice and dice, kills the Mercury. Oh boy. Alright, do the Stinger. Firing at the Mongoose from behind. Oh boy. Oh, big time missed opportunity. Everything misses. Needed 7s. Thunderbolts at close range. In the rear hex. Oh boy, you know this is going to hurt. Skill 3. One of the black dice and re-roll that one. He got 2 hits so far. Mongoose dies. Alright, the Marauder and the Highlander are going to fire at the Spider. Close range. Highlander's got 3 attacks. It's skill 3. Looking for 6s. You see that trash? Oh my gosh, that was terrible. He misses. He needs to get his stuff recalibrated. Marauder, 4 shots, needing 7s.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Spider goes down in a heat. Challenger, torso twist, firing at the Locust in the rear. Causes 2 hits, goes internal, chance for a critical. Commando's lining them up for death.
Warning. Damage critical. Warning. Armor breached.
The old motive hit. Commando fires at him, try to wear him out. Misses. Awesome. Torso twisting, firing into the rear. See ya!
Enemy mech destroyed.
He gets the 1 hit he needs and blows him up, and that's Operation Decapitate the Light Lance is successful. They've killed the Locust, the Spider, the Mongoose, the Mercury, the Raven, Sentinel. Is that it? Oh, and the Panther. Wow, they've killed off 7 or 8 light mechs. So basically, I took out everything they had left. The only light they have left is the assassin, I think. So they've lost the ability to get behind people quickly. I might free up the what's left of the light lance of the Donegal Guards if they survive the turn. But a lot of the light lances for light mechs for Kuritans were going to try to do damage onto big boys. So, oh boy, that's the way it goes. All right, I think we have one more mech to shoot, I think. Atlas can fire through the trees at the Zeus, and then we get the Crab firing without the trees at the Zeus. Zeus already got pounded and lost a lot of armor in turn 1. Wow, pounds him for 4 hits. Zeus is down to 1 point of internal structure left. Crab eyeballing him for the victory kill. And let's roll for the critical hit.
Warning. Armor. Warning. Damage critical.
No critical hit. Crab spins his big lasers and fires into him, putting him out of his misery, hopefully.
Enemy mech destroyed.
2 hits, only needed 1. Kills the Zeus off, goes down in a heap. That ends the Donegal Guards. I think, from just quick math, I think the Kuritans lost 11 mechs in that turn. Because they lost the Hatchet Man, the Griffin, and the Zeus on top of everything else. So, whoa, no bueno. All right, time for the Kuritans to strike back, see what they can do. Start off with the Hatchet Man, firing at the Merlin at close range. Let's see what happens here. Merlin takes 2 points on his armor. That's the end of the Hatchet Man. We'll jump down here, go to the Panther. He's going to fire at the commander here, try to take out some, or at least put some hits on the Victor. Yes, 2 attacks at medium range. Let's see how he does. Puts a hit on the Victor. The Crab will shoot next. He's at point blank range, getting 3 attacks. Looking for 5s. He puts 2 hits on the Victor. Chance for a critical.
Warning. Armor breached. Unable to comply.
9 means nada. Alright, Sentinel. He's going to go ahead and torso twist. Fire at the Jaeger mech. It's in 12 inches. He goes quietly into the night. Oh, he's dead. Next up, I think, is the... I can't remember who that is. Is that the Mercury? Oh, hang on. Raven. Sorry, when they're upside down, I was like, it's hard to tell through the viewer of this camera. He's going to shoot at the longbow at short range. He puts 2 hits on him. The Assassin fires 2 shots from medium range. Needs 8s to hits, I think. Let me check it out. No, check that. 7s. He scores a hit on the longbow. Swinging over here, the Griffin, before he gets destroyed, fires 4 shots at the Shadowhawk.
Unable to comply.
I kind of screwed that up. I grabbed the Zeus's card on accident and read the medium range. Might have to re-roll that one. The Griffin has 2 attacks at short range. So we'll take that damage off and roll again. Well, I got his card up and he's dead anyway. We'll fire the Zeus at close range at the Crab. I think it's 3 attacks. Scores 2 hits on that Crab. Go ahead and I think that's a Spider, if I remember correctly. He'll fire at the Awesome. He chokes big time. Locust will fire into the back of the Atlas. That causes 3 points of damage. That goes internal. See how the Atlas does here?
Active radar engaged.
Causes a fire control critical on the Atlas. Now we'll get the Mercury firing into the Hunchback. The Mongoose will fire into the rear of the Charger. Oh, and he chokes big time. That takes care of all the dead people, I believe. Now we'll get the Lancelot, the Grasshopper, and the Cataphract firing at medium range at the Awesome. It's the Lancelot and the Grasshopper are both pilot level 4s. We'll put them together. 6 attacks at medium range. They'll need 7s. Man, they score 5 hits. Now the Cataphract needs, with 3 attacks, needing 6s on the same target. He's not feeling good about himself. He takes 8 points of damage total, loses all of his external armor, nothing goes internal. Dragon's up next, firing at... Best shot he's got is at the thug, who's going to get partial cover from that ridge line. So another +1 on top of the medium range. Oh, the dragon chokes, misses both shots. Alright, we'll go over here to Team Missile. These last 3 guys are going to combo, well, maybe 2 of them will combo, because I don't know if the Shadowhawk can take it all. The Catapult and the Ostrok, both skill 4, close range, firing on the Shadowhawk. Ouch, it's going to need 6s. Put 4 hits onto the Shadowhawk. He gets one of them's a through armor critical, the other then a regular critical for going at the internal.
Warning. Armor breached. Active radar engaged.
Shadowhawk takes a fire control critical and a nothing. Now the archer is going to fire at short range. Actually, I measure that. It'd be better if it was medium, but it's short range. Two attacks, needing 5s. Shadowhawk has got 1 point of armor left internally. Oh, sorry, 1 point of internal structure left. Chance for a critical.
Head damaged. HUD compromised.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Oh, that last piece of critical blows his head right off. He's dead. Oh, Shadowhawk pilot thought he was going to make it, but he doesn't. On the rear line, the Highlander, the Hatimoto Chi, and the King Crab can all see... is that the assassin? I can't remember. Exterminator. They're going to fire on him. King Crab and the Highlander are going to combo punch. They're both skill 4. LRMs coming down range on the Exterminator. Oh boy. So 4s, 8s. Looking for 10s. And then the battalion commander and the Hatimoto Chi need 6s with 2 attacks on the same target after those boys hit him twice. Sorry, I forgot how to add. 8s. He needs 8s. The Orion and the Victor can both see the Awesome over there. They're going to blast away at long range. Actually, they'll have an easier shot on the... No, the Crab's behind the tree. Well, it's about the same. The Awesome will get a little bit of cover from the hill, but the Crab's a bit closer. And he'll get a little bit of cover from the trees. So they're going to fire on the Crab. These 2 guys. They're going to fire separately because one's skill 3, one's skill 4. Oh, gonna need 11s to hit the Crab. Good luck, buddy. The Victor misses. The Orion needs 10s to hit him with 2 attacks. And he misses them both as well. And that'll end the turn. That's turn 6. Going to the turn 7. Very one-sided turn there as the Kuritans take, I think, 10 or 11 mechs they lost, while the FedCom only takes 1. Oof. That's going to be gross. All right, clock's still running, going into turn 7. 3 turns, still victory. Alright, welcome to turn 7. Kuritans are getting a little bit light in the old in the order of battle. Let's see how many let's see how that initiative goes.
Enemy detected. Weapons systems online.
Alright, Donegal Guards win initiative. Let's see how they move forward with these last 3 turns. Alright, after the movement phase, these gentlemen moving up on the right hand side of the metropolitan area. Some of the Combine guys just trying to slow them down. Got the Dragon and the Lancelot there. The Cataphract is also joined. Oh, he fell over. No, he's still there. I thought he fell over. But the Grasshopper's hiding back there. The Atlas and the Awesome taking some damage, hiding in the trees. A lot of the other mechs charging forward. Some of these mechs did sprint for the Donegal Guards. Assassin trying to keep up, ran forward. Unfortunately, Stinger just ran right behind him. I think he's only got 1 point armor to give. A lot of these other guys came up. Merlin came over to make sure that the Assassin will die. These guys shifted to their left, and then Donegal Guards came out to meet him. Over there behind the trees are the Centurions in there, along with the Jenner and the last of the 3 Wolfhounds. And then the Heavy Lance, or Star almost, they moved out onto the right side of the ridge to try to combine firepower and support their missile, or whatever they are, support lance over there. Also, the Hunchback went around the buildings, and he's got a inflating fire onto the Lancelot and the Dragon. Alright, first up, Grasshopper. He can see the Charger. He's going to fire at him. And he'll be joined by the Cataphract. Try to put some holes in this guy. Grasshopper getting 3 shots, needing 7s on the Charger. He only needed 5s to tell you the truth, but he screws it up and only hits 1 time. Cataphract, fire behind him. He needs 4s to hit him. Cataphract puts 2 more hits into the Charger. Now the Lancelot and the Dragon are going to fire on him as well. They're both skill 4, so we'll go ahead and combo attack them. They're looking for 7s to hit the Charger. Assassin is going to fire into the back of that Rifleman. The Assassin does have a fire control hit, which is going to make this oh so much fun. It is close range, thankfully. So we're looking at 6s, but then plus 2 more, leading 8s with 2 attacks. Fire control for the win for the Donegal Guards. They misses by 2, so that worked out well. Alright, these guys, Catapult and the Ostrock will combo fire at medium range on the Dragon. The 8s, we're going to get 7 attacks, right? Yeah, 7 attacks. The Dragon Reborn takes 5 hits and missiles. Oh, it goes internal. Chance for a critical.
Warning. Damage critical.
Leg.
He takes a motive hit. Archer, skill 3, gonna unload with 3 attacks on the Dragon. I'm looking at the Rifleman for some reason. And let's see what it does. This is everything. That's terrible. Alright, we check the range from Fire Team Alpha here. They purposely stayed 1 inch into long range just to help them out. Alright, so all of these guys are going to try to unload on the Dragon and the Assassin. Or Exterminator, excuse me. The Highlander and the King Crab put missiles in the air. Coming down on the Dragon. It's for a critical. Just get 1 hit, it's sad. He's got 3 more points of structure left.
Warning. Damage critical.
Hip.
He takes another motive hit. The Victor, firing at long range, unloads with his heavy autocannons. Scores another structure point, and which is a through armor critical, so 2 critical chances on the Dragon.
Warning. Damage critical. Warning. Armor breached.
Oh, they both get nothing. Oh, that's awesome. The Dragon's loving life. The Orion cuts loose with missiles, long range. He's skill 3 though. He gets another hit on the Dragon. I can't even find him. Where is he? There he is. He's down to 1 point of structure. Chance for another critical.
Warning. Armor breached. Unable to comply.
Luckiest man alive. Another 5 is nothing. Now it's up to the battalion commander, the Hatimoto Chi at long range. Skill 2! Looking for 8s. Oh, what's going to happen? And he misses. The Dragon is not reborn because he never died. I can't believe he lived. Oh my gosh. 1 point of structure. He's held together by good intentions and bubblegum. He's going to try to hide somewhere so he can live. Unless he goes kamikaze. Alright, and that ends the 11th Legion of Vega's turn 7. They will be fired upon with a lot of hatred. I think we almost have to start off with the dragon. Firing at the catapult. His autocannon rips into the catapult. Let's keep the autocannon thing going. Oh, it's a... Yeah, we're going to get a rifleman and then a Jaeger mech. So all the bullets in the world are coming at him. This rifleman's skill 3. 4 shots at medium range. Good luck! He ekes out 3 hits on that catapult next to him. Looking for... Oh, he's a skill 4. So 6 sevens. Firing at him from the Jaeger mech. That's next to the rifleman, excuse me. Gets 2 hits on the catapult. One's the through armor critical and one goes into structure.
Core meltdown imminent. Warning. Damage critical.
He gets an engine hit. Exterminator firing at medium range of the same target. 2 attacks. Also needing 7s. He chokes big time. We get the Jenner and... oh god, there's 3 of them. I forgot. Jenner, Wolfhound, and a Spider firing at him as well. Wolfhound and the Jenner, both skill 4 at close range. Whole combo firing for 4 attacks. Looking for 5s. Here's Pound Endo for 2 more points of damage. Goes internal, chance for critical.
Warning. Damage critical. Unable to comply.
Oh, Catapult loves the 9s. We'll get the Spider here at medium range. Down to 1 point of structure. Oh my gosh. Centurion, not even going to give a chance to roll the critical. 3 attacks. Skill 3, medium range.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Centurion, great looking mech. Ices the catapult. He's done. Alright, we'll scroll over. We'll go to the Hunchback. It's over here. Gonna fire. Well, that's in 12 inches. Gonna fire on that dragon. AC 20 rings out. 4 attacks. Looking for 6s. 2 hits on... Oh, look at the wrong guy. 2 hits on the dragon from his right hand side. Pounds him. Was going to fire the Merlin at the assassin, but I think the Stinger deserves it. Point blank range in the butt. +3.
Ejecting. Enemy mech destroyed.
Oh, Stinger K's in the assassin's spinal cord. He goes down in a heap. Pilot ejects. Alright, we get some shooting at the cataphract here. Probably get combo fire from the crab, the charger. Always forget the name of this dang mech. Oh! Blackjack. Sorry about that, everybody. My brain shut down. For the Atlas too. It's going to be ugly. We'll combo fire the Blackjack, the Charger, and the Crab. All at the Cataphract at close range. Everyone's looking for 5s to hit with 9 attacks. He gets shredded, goes internal with 3 internal left. I'm not even going to worry about that now because now the Awesome and the Atlas firing through the trees at him as well. 9 more attacks coming from these 2 mechs through the trees at the Cataphract.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Holy cow, did you see all the 6s? That must have looked like that scene in The Godfather when Sonny's at the toll booth. He gets machine gunned down about 4 billion bullets. Thunderbolt and the Highlander, they both combination all their missiles and fire at the dragon at medium range. Both those gentlemen are skill 3, looking for 7s, and there's 7 attacks. 3 more hits on that dragon. He's not internal yet, but all of his external armor's gone. This rifleman's going to fire at the grasshopper. Medium range. He's skill 3. 2 hits on that grasshopper over there, and that, as far as I can tell, will end turn 7. Going into turn 8. Still a long way to go. But not turn-wise, but distance-wise. The boys are going to have to get a move on it. to turn 8. It's time for some initiative. Kuritan's trying to come up with some kind of plan to try to hold out for 8, 9, and 10.
Enemy detected. Weapons systems online.
Definitely wasn't part of their plan to lose the initiative. Okay, boom. They'll be moving at least one mech before they're, I guess, yeah, the FedCom's got about double the amount of mechs they have. We are done movement for turn 8. These gentlemen just kind of shifted around. A lot of the Kuritan mechs tried to fall back, but they were basically outflanked by these faster mechs. So the Alphastrike and the Archer, considering different career options. The Lancelot and the Dragon fell back. The FedCom commando sprinted, shot down the side. He's basically almost got eyes on the objective. He probably does. So he can start ranging in on long-range indirect missile fire. Grasshopper backed up, but of course these gentlemen just came down the hill after him. And they've got everyone just pouring through the woods and trees and buildings, just coming for him. It's going to be ugly. All right, we'll start off with the Kuritan shooting. All right, the Grasshopper is going to fire at the Crab, and then the Lancelot and the Dragon are going to fire at the Hunchback. Crab is at medium range, at close range from the Grasshopper. He's going to fire skill 4, 3 attacks. 2 hits on the Crab. Nice shooting. Internal hit, so chance for critical.
Armor breached. Active radar engaged.
Alright, Crab takes a fire control hit. Sorry about your luck, buddy. Thought about it, but I fire the Lancelot at medium range at the Crab. Another hit on the Crab. Going chance for critical. Let's get this done.
Warning. Armor breached. Warning. Damage
We'll stick
critical.
with it. Dragon firing his autocannons at the Crab. 2 attacks, needing 8s to hit him. Crab's gonna live, but no chance for a critical. He's got 1 point of structure left. Oh boy.
Warning. Damage critical.
Core meltdown imminent.
Archer and the Alphastrike, medium range, gonna try to put the Jaeger mech in the ground. It's actually 12 inches, so it's gonna be close range. Archer's gonna be 2 attacks, needing 4s to hit the Jaeger mech. Hits him twice. Alphastrike cutting off 4 attacks against the same mech, needing 5s to hit. 3 more hits on him. Oh boy, still in his, still got armor left, but not much. King Crab doesn't like sharing his name with the little crab over there, so he's gonna fire LRMs across the battlefield at medium range.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Addison asked if you can critically roll for a critical hit. I'm like, he's critically dead. All right, he's dead. King Crab kills the little crab. Junior McCrab. Sorry about your luck. Moving along with next bunch of thick boys. Hatamoto Chi firing with his heavy autocannons, I think. 3 attacks on the Jaeger mech. Wow, 5s, needing 6s. Highlander, 3 attacks, needing 7s, attacking the same target. Missiles inbound. Scores a hit on the Jaeger mech, going internal, chance for a critical.
Warning. Damage critical. Warning. Armor breached.
Effect, sliding down to the Orion. Everybody loves the Orion. Missiles, energy weapons, everywhere. The Orion has 4 attacks, needing 6s to hit the Jaeger mech. Orion smokes the Jaeger mech, blows him up, still gets to attack back, and the Victor's going to finish with his autocannons, and he's going to fire at the this rifleman here next to the Jaeger mech. 4 attacks, needing 7s against that rifleman. Breaks into the internal structure on that rifleman, taking a chance for a critical.
Warning. Damage critical. Warning. Armor breached.
Addison's always sad when she rolls a 5. Ah, and that ends Team Kurita. Now it's Team Payback. This is going to be real fun. All right, Jenner shooting at the Alphastrike. He is victim number 1. Short range, 2 attacks. He's skill 4. He's going to be looking for 6s. Lasers blasted the Ostrock. Spider next to him, gonna fire at the same target at short range. Alright, Spider hits him too. Wolfhound firing through the trees. He's got probably 2 attacks at short range. Would need 6s normally, but 7 through the trees. Terminator firing on the same target. They're just going to hammer this guy away till he's way dead. So he's going to need 4, 6, 8s to hit.
Whoa.
Through armor critical on the Ostrock. Sorry about your luck, buddy. Let's see what Addison rolls. Probably a 5.
Warning. Approaching critical heat level. Enemy mech destroyed.
Addison is so happy. I was like, oh, she rolled double ones. Ammunition explosion. That thing's packed full of missiles. He just detonates and lands like all over the planet. Oh, see you later, sucker. Alright, Centurion. He just killed a mech last turn, but heck, half the team did. He's got 2 attacks at medium range. Skill 3. Alright, shooting at the archer. Archer, not archer, sorry. Rifleman, close range against the archer. 3 attacks. Skill 3. Oh, baby. Right before the Jaeger mech hits the eject button, he does 4 attacks, needing 5s against the archer. 4 shots, all internal. Chance for a critical on the archer.
Warning. Armor breached. Warning. Damage critical.
The longbow and the Victor, the commander of the unit, are going to fire long range against the other Victor. They don't like him. They don't like him at all. They want him dead. Longbow, 4 attacks, looking for 7s to hit the Victor.
5 shots.
5 attacks. I wish I could count. Addison's here to keep track of this old man. The battalion commander, needing, how many attacks has he got at medium range?
The Victor, he's got 4 at medium range.
4 heavy autocannons fly across the battlefield, looking for 5s to hit the other Victor. Merlin's also going to shoot at medium range on the Victor, firing across the battlefield. 2 shots. Probably looking, is he a
Skill 3.
Skill 3, so looking for 3, 5, 6s.
6.
Hunchback, AC-20, short range against the dragon. Could be a rough day for him in a minute. Already internal on that guy. 1 chance for a critical.
Warning. Armor breached.
9. A thug at medium range, going after the dragon with 1 point of structure left in him. It's going to be sad.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Great rolling by Addison. Thug laughs at him, puts the dragon into the ground. Everyone's going to turn over here and just shoot the Lancelot. A lot. Guillotine, 4 shots, medium, skill of 4, medium range. You didn't hear Addison, she said it. And this guy's trying to get an insurance policy really quick. Yeah, the lights. All right, there's a picture of the Lancelot's card. No damage, and let's roll these 50 mechs now shooting at him. Hits on him, sliding over to his buddy, the Flashman. He's at medium range. I think he's skill 4. Probably looking for 7s himself to hit the Lancelot. Hit on him. Now the other rifleman you didn't shoot last turn, the one on the right column, he's going to fire at medium range. He's skill 3.
Skill 3 with 3 shots.
So he's looking for 6s. Oh, he's in the internal structure. Chance for a critical.
Warning. Armor breached. Warning. Damage
8s or
critical.
5s. Alright, the mech I can never remember. Blackjack. I used to love playing those in Mech Warrior Online. Medium range. I think he's skill 4.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Addis can actually sing, though, which is kind of cool. He's dead! Atlas. Attacking the grasshopper at short range. Skill 3. Looking for a 4 with I don't know how many attacks. How many attacks again?
5.
Oh, that's never good. 4 attacks from the Awesome. Needing 5s to hit the grasshopper, who's got 1 point of external armor left. Addison goes internal on the grasshopper plus a double 6, so 2 chances for criticals. Let's try to roll a 9 and a 5. Hey! Okay, go for it.
Warning. Damage critical.
Weapon destroyed.
2 weapon criticals. Oh boy. Alright, let's go over to the Highlander. Also at close range. Shooting
3
at him.
shots at a skill of 3.
Alright, another critical. 2 hits, 1 point of structure left. Here comes the critical
Warning.
roll.
Damage critical. Warning. Approaching critical heat
Motive
level.
hit. Oh boy. And let's finish him off with the Marauder. Particle projection cannon to the face.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Grasshopper pilot ejects. Let's shoot the death shot of our crab versus King Crab. Let's shoot across the battlefield at him. Crab, as he ejects, shoots 2 shots across the battlefield with energy weapons, looking for
7s.
4. Yes, perfect. Addison gets a 7. The Charger and the Thunderbolt, they're both going to shoot at the crab. The Charger's just inside medium range, so he's going to have how many attacks he got?
He's got 4 attacks with skill 4.
So he needs 4, 6, 7. He gets 2 hits on the crab. Thunderbolt firing missiles from long range.
He's got 3 attacks.
He's got 3 attacks. He's skill 3, so 7, 8s he needs.
What?
Boom! And he hits him one more time. That ends the turn. We'll go right into initiative for turn 9.
Enemy detected. Weapons systems online.
All right, the Legion of Vega wins, so they all get to move whatever, a couple mechs and just try to survive. Woo! All right, here we go. Okay, we've been staring stuff down here, seeing who could shoot indirect fire, and if some of the mechs I thought could do it can't. So I've been screwing up a little bit, but that's okay. I think I need to switch around some variants at some point. I'll get that done and do some balancing before we get into the next campaign. Just because I feel a little bit more comfortable with Alphastrike and the master unit list, so I will play around with that. But we'll follow the rules right now, which is the important thing. And here we go. The point is now, we'll talk about the indirect fire so much, is because the commando has now got to the point where he can see the objective. Each of those buildings can take 5. They're going to start launching missiles on it now. It's turn 9. It's 1 initiative, so that's bully on them. They're going to shoot last. The exterminator has indirect fire. He's going to get the coordinates from the commando and unleash 1 shot at long range at one of the buildings back here. Probably the one closest to him. And he's skill 4, goes up to 8, but then -2 for a stationary target, down to a 6. Damage on that building. The dragon also has indirect fire. He's going to fire at long range. What's his? How many shots does he get?
Dragon. That's a really great question.
You're doing good.
He has 2 shots at long range.
2 shots at long range, skill 4, right?
Yep.
6s as well. Longbow, 4 shots at long range, going after that same building that's got 3 structure points left. Building goes nuclear, blows up. All those controls for all the spaceships behind it just explodes. Or start playing +1 bonuses as the commando switches over his firing laser onto this target here. Skill 2, needing 3s at short range against the archer that has 2 points of structure left.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Alright, he gets wasted. Alright, now we'll flow down to the... I forgot, the Centurion also has indirect fire, so he's going to fire at the other building. He's at medium range, though. He screwed up indirect fire in the past. So we're going to fix that. So just indirect fire 1. I guess indirect fire 0, they can do, like... You have to roll, like, and roll a high or a low dice to see if they do damage or not, because they're so weak. So let's just be indirect fire 1 at this far building. 1 attack. So I'm sorry about I got the rules wrong earlier, but it's been fun. All right, I'll get those right from now on. Woohoo! Learning as we're playing. It's amazing. So indirect fire, yes. The number is how many attacks they can do, not their normal attacks, which, whoopsie. I think that was carryover from Classic Battletech, sorry. Rifleman, skill 3, medium range against the king crab. Merlin shooting at the king crab, medium range.
2 shots. Skill 3.
Oh, he's skill 3 too. So 5, 6 is 2. Thug, medium range against the king crab, firing through 1 set of trees. Okay. Alright, they finally cracked through the king crab's external armor with 1 hit. Hunchback is going to fire at medium range.
3 shots with a skill 4.
At the Orion. 3 shots, skill 4, 6 sneak 7s. 18, attacking the same target.
Medium
and then the
range?
Flashman will too, both at medium range.
4 shots with skill 4.
Orion takes another hit. Now the Flashman's going to fire him at at medium range, probably needing 7s. Attacking at medium range against the Orion as well. Skill 4, 3 attacks, beating 7s. Goes internal, Charger gets 4 hits. Beautiful shooting, great rolling by Addison. Roll for the critical chance.
Warning, armor breached.
Not funny!
Not funny! 5 suck. Alright. So boom, dead. Marauder shooting at the Orion, medium range.
5 shots, skill 4.
There you go, 7s. Going back to the king crab now, the other rifleman firing at medium range, skill 3.
Skill 3, where's the rifleman?
Looking for 6s. Chance for a critical on the king crab as the blackjack lines up the king crab next.
Warning, damage critical. Warning, armor
So yeah,
breached.
I won't even show you Addison's face. Not happy about the 5s. Blackjack firing at medium range.
He has got 3 shots with skill 4.
So needing 7s.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Blackjack kills the king crab. That's a big kill right there. Ouch. Alright, now we'll fire the Awesome. We'll shoot across at the Victor. 3 hits?
Yep.
Victor takes 3 hits. Goes internal. Not happy about life.
Warning, damage critical. Warning, armor
Rolled
breached.
skill 3, firing at the Victor at medium range. Victor takes another point of damage. Got another critical hit chance.
Head damaged. HUD compromised.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Blast takes his head right off. He's dead. The Atlas and the Highlander both have IF-1 at long range attacking the building. Both of them at once. They need 5s. Second building's got 2 structure points left. Not looking good. Oh boy. I tell you what, this video is probably like 2 hours long. The building's got like 1 point of damage left. It's they've got a lot of mechs that can fire indirect fire on it next turn. We could roll it all, but they're going to damage a couple things, then just get smoked. So the Kuritans, a lot of their stuff was trying to escape. Their whole ability to get off the planet is just destroyed, and this will be a victory for the Federated Commonwealth. And they'll take the planet Alrakis, which is awesome. And I thank Addison for coming down and helping me out. She's the best.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that's it. Blew up some buildings. Had a good time. I'll take a picture of that. And when we come back with our next Alphastrike game, it's going to be a campaign style system. I'm going to go on the master unit list, tweak some stuff. And I've also got some lances upstairs to repaint, to have mercenary units to add in as well. So stay tuned for more of that. I think next up I'm going to be painting Coalition Cavalry to get ready for the next game of that, of the 1813 campaign. And after I think I get that Coalition Cavalry done, I think I'm going to go back and paint some elves, dwarves, and orcs for the chart campaign. Get Addison down here playing some something. So we'll have fun. All right, you guys are great, and we'll talk to you soon. Have a great weekend. Ciao.
Bye-bye.